those of you who are tuning in on YouTube, in the description, there's links to all my goodies. Psychic Mediumship Development Workbook. I don't remember what all I put down there, so. Yeah. If I reference anything that's link in bio, it's in the description. Alrighty. Hey, what's going on, Lisa? Hi, Shanna. Katie McKay. Hello. Hi, Brittany. Cat Kips. Hey, brother. Good evening. Good evening, Brent. How you doing, brother? I feel like I might actually know Brent in real life. Hi, Michelle Nails. Autistic Witch. Hello. Hi, Nikki Nader. Leo, it's Rena. What up, Rena? Renee. Hello. Hi, Cat Kips. Oh, smiley faces back to you. Angel Eyes. I see you. Runs the charge phone 1%. Good evening. Ain't a fool. Diana Stewart. Queen Mother. Hello. Misty. Bailey Madison. Hello and good evening. Good evening, Bailey. And Misty. Cadence, Abigail, Oopsie Daisy, MJ, hello MJ, good to see you. What's going on, Mom Wash? What's up, Brenda? Ashley, Walking Success, welcome in, good to see you, dear. Boom, Austin, Nicole, do a good long time watcher, got you. I'm happy you're here, brother, thanks for being here. Hi, friend, hi, Diana, how are you? Summer Steve, Rachel Hammonds, hello. Welcome in. All right, let's get this party started. Hi, Jan, Miss Sherry. I'm falling behind. Can you just throw what's the deal, Pickle? I got you. I see what's going on. It's like, what is that? Is that a cucumber? Thank you, Sherry, for the manifesting. Appreciate that, dear. Walking Success, thanks for that. Appreciate that. Alrighty. Good evening, Sheila. Taylor TikTok Finds. Hey. Alright, let's get this party started, shall we? Hey, yo. What's going on? Your shirts are always glowing. This is backwards, though. Let me fix this. It's backwards, per usual. Alright. Little for spooky season. New here, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you, Love and Light. Love the name. Okay. Oogie boogie, man. So, what are your Halloween plans? Gingerbread house, candy, and then we're gonna watch the new Scream movie, I think. Because that's about as scary as Kelly can do. Alright, welcome in. My name is Jacob Sasko. I had to make sure this was legit, your account this time. Yeah, this account's the only legit account, so follow this one and get rid of any of the other ones. Yeah, this is the only one. Like, I'm not gonna go live on any of the fake accounts. Alright, cool. Alright, welcome in. My name is Jacob Sasko. For those who do not know me, I am a psychic medium. I have been communicating with spirits for over 22 years. For other people, I've been seeing them my entire life and hearing them and all that good stuff. But actually talking to them for others, 22 years. You love that logo. Sorry, it's hard with the mirroring. We've got two of them up there. There we go. Yeah. What's it called? So yeah, I've been doing this for quite a while. I'm still learning, of course. It's going to be a lifelong endeavor to gain as much information about this process and about the spirit world as possible. So I'm always learning, but yeah, definitely 22 years in. So I've learned a bit. You know what I mean? A little bit on the way. But yeah, so what I do here on live stream is a free psychic mediumship. I do one for anybody that's in the room, basically, and then I do one for a subscriber, and then we see how we're doing. We see how we're doing on time. I do admittedly work in 42 minutes, so these are gonna have to be quick. So without further ado, we should probably just dive into the process, honestly, because, boy, I was late getting on. I'm so sorry. It was just difficult meditating tonight. You know, some days are harder than others, so it just is what it is. And if I didn't meditate well, then this would be a mess. I'll at least have a chance of it not being a mess. So yeah, that's where we're at. All right, cool. Okay. First off, if you're not following me, please do. It means a lot to us creators. And also, if you want to get a reading from me, follow me. Otherwise, if I click on you and you're not following me, I won't read you. I'll just move on to the next person, because there are hundreds of people in here that you know, this could work for, honestly. And it's a very, very minimal energy exchange. If all I'm asking is for a follow, which is free and just takes half a second to just push your screen, you know, it's such a minimal ask on my part, and it means a lot to me that you guys do it. So there's that. Okay, here's how you become, I guess this is how you phrase your question in order to potentially get a look, right? And if I get gravitated to you, I will do my best. There's no guarantees in this process ever, but I can guarantee you that I'll do my best. That's like the only guarantee I can give you. I'll do the same thing I always do and hope to God it works out, because it just is what it is. Thanks for the ghosty. Yeah, wifey's in the house. Let me see. Let me just see if I can pin this. Yeah, pin this. Incredible tarot reader. I'm not sure if you can click her profile from that. You can. Yeah, so if you can click her and then hit the follow button, 2 taps there, that'd mean a lot to both of us, honestly. She's an incredible psychic and medium, and she does free stuff on her side as well. Very, very good. She's very, very good. Okay, all right. So let's get this part started. Here's what let's break down some rules real quick. Please don't be an asshole in this chat. Like, just don't. Be kind to each other. Straight up. This is a place. Any of the trolling, any of the stuff like that, you'll be removed. We have moderators; they know what to do. Let the mods do that. If you are interested in becoming a mod, we do have a form in our Discord that you can fill out, like an application process to be reviewed. And we have some applicants to review still on. I just haven't had time. But so we have a process for that. So if you feel the inclination that you want to mod this room, just we ask that you go about it in the right process. The mods know what they're, you know, we have a chat in there where they know what the marching orders are or whatever. You know, how you know, when we come up with it together collectively, we come up with, like, you know, what we can do to make this the most safe but inviting and welcoming and warm place we can make it. But anyway, so yeah, okay, what the hell? I scrolled off so hard. Oh yeah, please don't put names, dates, details. No really specific information in the chat. There are a lot of scammer accounts on TikTok. I know there's some in this room right now. It is what it is. That are, you know, pretending to be me or pretending to be Dr. Love or whatever the hell this is, my beloved, you know, that sort of shit. Just be very wary. I won't message you. You know what I mean? Unless I tell you I'm going to message you. If I say, hey, you, I'm going to message you. Like, if you don't see the live version of me saying something to you, be very, very, very wary. Okay, I don't have the time to message people. Okay, oops, first time here. Yeah, welcome in. Good to see you. Oops, I'm just kidding. I missed the name, but very good to have you here. Everyone is welcome. Yeah, just don't be an asshole, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty simple. Be kind to one another. It's a warm, welcoming, loving place. The people here are great. It's a beautiful collective. It just is what it is. It's a beautiful community, and I appreciate each and every one of you, honestly. So here's how we will do this. You don't ever have to be silent in this chat. I will be plugging people into my system, and you'll hear their responses through my speakers. It's not going to be their voice, but it's you know, the next best thing. What you will do in order to potentially get a reading would be to put, first off, follow me if you're not following me, and then put a relationship, mom, dad, goldfish, my pet, my dog, like whatever the relationship is to you, and then put a dash, and then put the question you would ask them, or what you need help with. Like, you know, hey, are you proud of me? Or hey, are you still upset with me? Or hey, how are you showing up that you're around me? Or hey, did I give up on you too soon? Or hey, you know, is this my fault? Or whatever. It doesn't have to be specific. Spirit knows what you're talking about, and we'll get to the bottom of it. Okay? Okay, cool. You ready? All right. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna close my eyes, and then I'm going to just tap, and I'm gonna just grab somebody like that. So again, if you're not following me, follow me. If you want to be eligible for this, and then you see how everyone else is doing it, follow that pattern. Ask the question to your loved one, and feel free to put that in the chat as many times as you can. Just don't put names or dates or details. Specific details, I don't need them, I don't want them, and it keeps you safe because there are scammers here. And if they have more information from you, they're going to be more likely to be successful with their scams, with their scammy shit. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. All right, let's go. All right, where are we going, Spirit? Oh, where's my sweep? I want this, and I want this. Yes, and yes. I just want my selenite. Okay. Alright, where are we going, Spirit? Where are we going? We're going to have to make these quick, guys. I'm late, and I'm sorry. I tried to be on by 9 o'clock, but... Anyway. Oh. Let's do this. Okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, Spirit. What are we going to, Spirit? I only read one person at a time. I don't believe in postcards. I believe that a postcard is just you overhearing a phone call that someone else is having with another spirit. I don't think it's your family poking through talking to you. I just don't believe it. It doesn't make sense to me. I talk to one person at a time. I read one person at a time. It's just what it is. To each his own. Different folks, different strokes. But in my practice, it's not a thing. Question. I still feel drawn to you. What about? That's not a real question. I still feel drawn to you. I have no idea what the hell that question means. So let's just go and see what happens. Okay. It says follow back, so you are following me, so that you are eligible. I think I did this right. I think I did this right.
Mom, what about my Visiobs?
What about my visions? Is that what that is, Stella Stars?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's get into it, shall we? Alright. Stella Stars. Stella Stars. Mom. What about my visions? Question mark. I don't have any idea what that means. But that's fine. Alright. I'm still drawn to you. Let's go. Let's see. Hopefully Mom will come through loud and clear and we'll be able to figure out what the hell that is all together. Manifesting. Thank you, Missy Faye. Stellar stars, stellar stars, stellar stars. I just connect by looking at your screen name, honestly.
Okay.
Please just respond yes, no, maybe, I don't know to the things coming up out, and put an emoji with it, because sometimes I get eaten up. If you don't hear it play in my speakers, it didn't come through, right? Can we get Stellar Stars, Mom? Can we get Stellar Stars, Mom? Can we get Stellar Stars? God, you please stop my mind, stop my thoughts, stop my sensations, get me to the spot. Let me climb. Okay. Open the door. Stella's mom come in. Close the door. Okay, cool. I'm seeing salt and pepper hair. It's kind of I don't know the word is for this. I feel like frizzy's not a good word, but like it's kind of frizzy looking to me, honestly. I'm really bad at descriptions, and I apologize if that's like a negative word, but it has like this texture to it that like seems to be a little bit more I don't know. Anyway.
Yes, Curly.
But it's not like a puff bar. It's like it is barely touching her shoulder tops. I always see end of life, by the way. I'm seeing a nasal cannula as well, so she had to have been on oxygen towards end of life. So yeah, shortens the breath.
Yes.
Shorten the breath coming in, of course, right after I said that, which tracks. There's also something to do with like the weakness of the heart. The heart's beating too softly, or it's beating too slowly. It's like the heart isn't doing. Is there something with it beating too softly though, or like beating too slowly? Like there's something about it not being strong enough to keep up anymore. This is how this is feeling connected here.
Not sure.
Okay, no worries. But the way this manifested is like weakness. Is like I see being in bed and just riding it out, into the sunset, right? Like that sort of situation.
Yes.
Do you have a okay. You were present here at end of life, correct?
No.
Okay. Who is Danny to you? To the side? Is this a brother or a husband? Because I get the name Danny, and I feel like it's to your side. If I'm hearing this correctly. And I hope I am. This would be like your brother, your significant other, like.
No.
Okay, no worries. No worries. It could just. Sometimes they give me a name, and it's just for the first letter. So, do you have a brother or a significant other whose first letter is a D? Or is. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Life goes on. That name came in clearly, so there's something to it there. Okay,
David.
okay. Is this a brother, though?
No.
Okay. I don't know what the hell this is.
Family.
Okay. Was this D name person present when she was passing?
Relative very close to.
Yeah. Was this D name present when at her end of life situation?
No.
I don't understand what the hell the point of this is then. Let's just take it as a miss. And I'm gonna ask Spirit to sharpen it so I understand it better. And I'm gonna accept that as a miss personally. And hold them to a higher standard. Let's move on. Hold them, myself, and my connecting team to a higher standard and just call that a miss. Alright. No, it's not anyone else here. I only read one person at a time, guys. My practice is a closed practice. I read one person at a time. I promise you. It's not for anyone else in this room. Love you all and hope you get your chance, but it's not for you. Okay. Okay. Alright, mom. She's asking about her visions. Alright, mom. Okay, who's got the C name or the hard C or the K name? Female, older lady. Is this mom?
No.
I got Kathy. And this is on your mom's side.
And.
Was this another older lady with is she passed?
Yes.
And she was a much more petite little thing with curly hair as well. Hers is shorter though. Can you confirm that for me?
Not sure about hair.
Okay. Why am I seeing her like folding up something? Like there's like this paper or there's something she's folding that's very important that like she's folding up. What the hell is this? I'm not really understanding this. The best way I can interpret this is like she's folding up this paper like it was something important and she gave it to you, or I don't know what the hell this is. I have no idea, but it's like a little piece of paper she's folding. It's almost like there's like a note or something. I don't know. But anyway.
Not sure.
No worries, hold on to it. Also, I put these on YouTube so you can watch it later, and then any things that may look like misses now, you may connect the dots later. It just is what it is. That's how this process works. But anyway, let's keep going. But so now this the aunt's name was actually Kathy, correct? Because like
Catherine.
yeah, because I had written down Cathy. Okay. So and this is very excuse me. Hold on a second. Did y'all bring that to me? Because is that me or is that them? I know that this woman had she had issues with her throat as well. Had to have had issues with her throat because this isn't my stuff. I don't enjoy the sensation I'm getting right now. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I know there's lung issues connected to Catherine. She came to me by Kathy though. I know there's lung issues connected, very serious lung issues, but there's also something going on with the throat. Do you understand this? Towards the very end of life for her.
I don't know, sorry.
Okay, no worries. Just hold on to it. Just hold on to it. It's not my mind. I'm starting to interact with a little bit. I'm trying to figure out the dynamics here. And getting lower back pain as well. But anyway, that's common for pretty much everybody. Shit, even I have lower back pain in my 30s, so here we are. Okay. What else? What else you got? Okay, if she's looking for her mom, can you bring me back to mom? I feel like I'm mixing up these two people at the same time. Mom, this is mom and her sister, correct? Thanks for the manifesting, Megan.
Mom and her aunt.
Got you. Okay. Okay, thank you. Because I wasn't really sure where this one fit in. I just see this little old lady, right? So, okay. Thank you. I was just trying to figure out, because I'm here trying to figure out the dynamic, and nothing's making sense. So I appreciate that little tidbit of information. Okay. So yeah. So this woman. Now, is there a T, like Tom, below her? So like her son, or like her grandson? T name, Tommy.
My Uncle Tom.
Okay, yeah, she's saying you, and he's alive, correct? Because it's coming forward like you can ask him about me, like, you know, and...
No.
No?
His son is.
Okay. What the hell? Is she a fast talker? Is she saying so much that I'm catching Tom? I'm asking them about me.
And his name is Tom.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, right? Because she's like, you can ask this Tom about me, and you said this guy's passed. I'm like, how are you supposed to ask this guy if he's passed? But then his son's name is Tom as well. You can ask him about her, and he would know. Perfect. Okay, and she's also like sending love to this person. So this person had to be alive. So that is how that came through. I was like starting to question my entire in my entire life choices here. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Whew. Okay, perfect. So please send her love, or just send him the link to this YouTube when it's updated or uploaded. Just send the link to this so he can see it. But she's just sending her love to him, okay? And acknowledging that you can ask him about me because he knows about me or something. Okay, let's move on. So thank you for popping in. I'm gonna call her Kathy. That's how she came forward to me. So, thank you for popping in, Kathy. Can we get back to your niece? It's like, I suppose. Okay. She's asking about her visions. No, I think Kathy wants to take this one. I know you want to ask your mom about it, but I think you just want answers. Mom is around. I think you wanted to know mom's around, and you want to answer this question as well, but you just want to make sure mom's still here, and that whether this... So even if Kathy were to answer your question, both of the boxes have been checked, basically. So we're okay. All right, go ahead, Kathy. My bad.
Yes.
She says... What about these visions? Okay, she's is this something that has happened to you since you were a little girl? Cause like the way this is coming is this happened when you were a little girl, and like there's like a fear aspect to it. It's shut down for decades and now it's reopening. Is this what this is? Do you understand what they're talking about? Like shut down for decades.
Yes.
Okay. And it has a feeling of like almost like premonitions, like you saw something that was going to happen and it happened or something like that and it scared you. Is this what this is?
Exactly.
Okay. Because that's what they're saying to me.
And seeing spirits.
Where, you know, I had a feeling of that too, but I didn't get that fully yet. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I was on the fringes of that, but I wasn't quite there yet, right? Because they're like probably would have gotten there here in a second, honestly, but it's okay. Don't worry. That's why I was like, don't feed me, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's cool. If we would have gotten there, and I think you're reasonably certain that I would have fished that out here in a second. What about her visions? Oh, they're real, but that's not what she's asking. Okay. What is she asking about her visions? Why and what to do with them? Ultimately, it's your choice, right? You can develop this more if you would like to, and begin to really gain a reasonable amount of control over it, and to utilize it, to wield it, if you will, you know, to connect with spirit for yourself, to see more things, to just get more connected, explore your spirituality and things like that. You can, or you can choose to continue like trying to like push it to the side and like Like, it really feels like at this point you're exploring it. You're not wanting to hide from it anymore, and it's not allowing you to hide from it anymore. It's kind of like poking through, even when you tried dismissing it. Is how this feels. And I think there's a drive in you to say, okay, fine. You know what? Let's just figure out what this is. Let's just figure out why this is happening and what I'm supposed to do with this. And that's going to come from your own personal soul searching, your own personal connection, your own personal practice. I do have a workbook, a psychic mediumship development workbook that can help to develop some of this stuff. It's links in my bio. It's cheap. It's digital content. That could be used as like a resource if you were actually trying to do this. Not to like shamelessly plug myself, but I've created something that would help with this situation. Yeah, it's really, you do what you want to with it, right? You have free will, so it's like what to do with it is really up to you. I don't feel like running away from it's going to be very effective, because they're going to keep pushing it. They're going to keep bringing it to you, and it's kind of unnerving when it happens, because you don't know when to expect it, versus if you really embraced it and went into it, there'd be a lot more peace around it. So your call, do what you do, but I feel like a period. So I feel like that's like the end of the advice, or the end of this connection, if you will. So I hope that resonates, and I hope that helps you. But they're pulling back with so much love for you. I feel like there's a period being put right here. So it's like, okay, stop.
It did.
Okay. All right, perfect, Stella. Well, thank you so much for thanks for sharing your energy. Guys, please send light and love over to Stella, please. God bless you, darling.
Thank you.
Of course. Oh, you guys. Oh, man. I'm going to have to do extra for the subscribers on Friday. So we're not doing Wheel of Names on Friday, guys, because we're not doing Wheel of Names on Friday because the wonderful things he does. We're not doing Wheel of Names on Friday because you know, the person who helps me with it has kids and Halloween plans and whatever. Neither here nor there. So we're going to be doing a different sort of live on Friday. So I think what I will do is I'll start off with a subscriber, do a normal. Or I'll do a normal, then 2 subscribers. I don't know. I'll make it up to the subs for not being able to show up for the extra sub one today. Because I only have 9 minutes, and I don't want to give you some rushed bullshit. Since I have to work in 9 minutes. So anyway. So we can hang out for a few minutes if you guys would like. You know what I'm saying? So the way this works, guys, is I do free mediumship on here. I do offer private sessions. Links in the bio for that. I have a psychic mediumship development workbook that I collaborated with artificial intelligence on. It's amazing because, yeah, I'll make it up to the subs next week, or Friday, I mean. But I collaborated with AI, and it wasn't like I was like, here, AI, give me a psychic mediumship development workbook. It was like, no, hey, AI, help me create this outline first. And it's great at doing that, right? And that's like, okay, all right, let's talk about meditation, for example. AI, ask me 10 questions about meditation to help create this chapter. And so I get 10 questions, and I answered those 10 questions with my 22 years of being a medium, but I've been meditating since I was like 15 or 16. So about the same time. Maybe a year longer, like 23, 24 years, right? But either way, neither here nor there. So, yeah, because I started meditating before I started reading people. So anyway, I asked it, okay, ask me about meditation, ask me questions. And it asked me so many questions. And it's like, sometimes you don't realize what you know until someone asks you the question, right? And watch your video about sitting on a lake, and it was really cool. Nice. And so, like, you don't realize what you know. And then, like, so I answer all these questions. I'm like, hey, let's put this in a way that's concise. Let's put this in a way that a 10-year-old can understand it. Let's make it simple, make it easy. You know, because if you don't understand, like, if you don't fully understand a topic, you can't summarize it very, very easily, right? And I didn't want to waste anybody's time. Like, this workbook, while chocked full of valuable information, is only 46 pages long, right? It's got 46 exercises and links and to videos and stuff I've created with it, you know, Google Docs and all sorts of stuff. But, like, it's only 46 pages long, right? And the wife helped as well. No, I'm not doing small audience yet. That's a good question. That's a good question. Maybe I should. I'm so terrified of small audiences. So Megan, I normally, I go online sometimes between 8 and 9, normally. Today I struggled. I think I got on like 8:10 or something. I know I can do the small audiences. Why did you disappear from my feed and now you're back? I don't know. If you follow our Discord, Pinky, Discord will send out a notification every time I go live. Hello, my crew spoke through you once, and I was wondering if you could ask which place I need to go. Small audience, please. Small audience, please? Yeah, I have to work in 5 minutes, Isabella. I just got the workbook. Is it emailed? Yeah, it's gonna come in. Check your spam and everything. They send you a link immediately. It does it all on its own. Have a good shift, thanks. Is the workbook good for someone completely new to this or for a more experienced person? So the workbook was designed to be a beginner's guide, right? So for someone who's new to it, but to have tons of value for intermediate people as well. And everyone, even an expert, would gain something from it. No question. But it was designed like, what would I have needed when I started this to make my process easier getting here? Basically, was the intention behind it. So yeah, great question. Thanks for asking. That's a great question. Yeah. Can you explain dreams? I'm not a dream analyst. I don't do well with dream analysis. I don't. That's definitely not my forte. Are orbs angels or spirits? So I see angels as a spark, like a very bright spark of light. That's how I see angels when they appear in that sort of format. I'm not sure I've ever seen a full body angel. I don't think I have. Like externally, like inside my mind's eye, sure, I've seen tons of them, but outside, I don't think I'd have to think. I don't think I have though. Anyway, maybe an earth angel, right? Who knows? You never know then. But the orbs would be spirit, in my opinion. But depending on the type of spirit, spirit, if they're radiating love, and they're like ghost versus spirit, right? If they've transcended and they've raised vibrations, if that's the section of the soul that has raised up, wouldn't that technically be a form of angel, right? Your loved ones that are like full of love, wouldn't that technically be an angel? Now a ghost I wouldn't consider an angel. I consider it much more human than angel, and I don't think a ghost is the entire soul. I think it's just a fragment experiencing it at the same time. So like, don't get bent out of shape about the idea of ghosts and maybe someone's stuck or what. It's not like that. It's just a fragment that needs that experience, and that's okay, and they'll go back to the whole when it's time. Anyway, that was like a really roundabout. Sorry, I went in circles. Do the spirits just randomly come through? No, I stay very much in my analytical mind. I get into my spiritual mind to do this work. So I'm not hokey, guys. I'm not going to say, oh my gosh, it's so tough being alive every day. It's just overwhelming with all the spirits. No, bro, I turn it off. I handle my job, I do my work, and then I come, I do the work to get ready, and then I show up for you guys. Like that's how I roll, right? That's gonna be some hokey bullshit. Yeah. Sorry, I just no shade thrown at anybody else. You know what I mean? But beginner psychic medium myself. Any tips? Yeah. Ingest as much material as you can on the topic. You only haunted by the need of Baja Blast. It's spooky, Exile. It's spooky. Good to see you. I plan to use a Ouija board tomorrow. Okay, Aristotle. Ouija boards aren't good or bad. It's just a tool, and tools can be used well or used poorly. If you don't know what you're doing with that tool, could it harm you? Yes. Right? Just like a hammer. If you didn't know how to use a hammer, could you hurt yourself? Sure. So just do some due diligence. Put some protections in place. Ask for your protective forces, pray, do whatever you do to surround yourself with protective forces. Clarify what spirits, make boundaries, what spirits, what energies you want to interact with, and have a good time. Basically. Be sure to close it. Yeah, that's fair. It's valid. I missed that part. You're right. Close it too. Pray for any doors and windows that were open during this process to be closed. Just like if you're doing ghost hunting devices inside your house, you should close your doors and windows spiritually after that as well. It does the same thing. How do you set boundaries with spirit? Angie, you're a powerful creator. You have free will. With my free will, I do not wish to have your energies in my space. It's my free will to have my house clean and clear of these types of energies. And you can ask for Archangel Michael. You can ask for, any beings, any protective forces you believe in. I know there's protective forces in all sorts of religions and spiritual structures. So, sorry, guys. Just getting my computer started up. My experiences with the Ouija board were so bad, extreme times won't use ever. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. How do you know it's spirit and not your own thoughts? I pray to stop my thoughts, and even then I struggle sometimes. Like, you see me, I'm like, hey, stop my mind, you know what I mean? I work to shut my mind down completely. So training yourself to stop your mind is difficult, and it's never perfect, and it's going to be a constant struggle. But that would be my course of action. That's how I do it. I just work on shutting my mind down, like shut it down. So everything that comes in is spirit, personally. Yeah, I don't know to either, Chess. It's definitely difficult with ADHD. Yep, that's true. For ADHD people, caffeine helps. Caffeine helps, for sure. Is what it is. Do our guides remain with us all our life, or do we get new ones as we grow? That's a great question. So I had mine pull back for me a couple times throughout my life. I've had ascended masters come in and leave. So yeah, it depends. It could be both. It could be either one. Explains my caffeine addiction. I think we have ADHD on purpose. Yeah, and that purpose is to be superheroes, Purple School, and don't you forget it. It's okay to put protection bracelets on a child. Yeah. So then that's a personal preference. That's your choice, right? My mom, so I'm half Puerto Rican. So, we put onyx on our babies in Puerto Rico to guard against the evil eye. And if the onyx shatters, it did its job. Someone was putting that, attention towards your baby. So it's like, yeah, no, it depends. Culturally, we do. In Puerto Rican people do. Middle Eastern people do. So anyone who's guarding against that evil eye. So yeah, your call. Your call. It's your own personal choice. How can you talk to the dead? Personally, most of this stuff is unlocked through with meditation. Is how I've found success. Thanks, Nikki Nader. Thanks, you. So evil eyes are good to use because I got one from a collector's item and it was wondering if it's legit. Anything is powerful that you put belief in. Some things are powerful on their own without the belief, but anything is powerful that you put belief in, that you put your faith and trust in, it becomes more powerful because I can't meditate, I struggle. Yeah, I've struggled before as well. There are, if you look at the Bree, if you look at my workbook, there are challenges towards meditation covered in there, and like how to kind of overcome them. And there's like some common obstacles and common ways, or like powerful ways to overcome them. So, I mean, if you're interested, that wouldn't hurt. Just, I can't read your question out loud, A. Smith, but does unaliving oneself send you to hell? So hell's interesting because, all right, so for example, I was at Edgewood Plantation, and I was doing ghost hunt, and there was a lady of, there was a soul of a woman who had unalived herself in the plantation house, and you know, they had misnamed her and made some romantic story about how some lady passed away from a broken heart after waiting for her husband to come back from the Civil War. And this woman had actually, the woman who was actually there had unalived herself, you know, on the second floor of that plantation house. Is what I picked up. And so ghost hunters have been going there for decades and calling this woman by this other woman's name and pestering her for 20 years, 30 years, whatever it is. And she's moping around, depressed. And she stayed because she was scared of religious trauma, right? She was scared that she would go to hell for that. So she, when it came her time, she's like, I'm not going, right? And this is just a fragment. I don't think it's her entire soul, but regardless, that fragment was like, I'm not going because I don't want to experience that. Okay, fine. So the angels leave. They're not going to make you do anything. You still have free will. And now she's moping around for decades, sad, you know, depressed, still with her mental issues. And people are over here calling her the wrong name. And that sounds very hellish to me because they feel every single day, right? So that sounds very hellish. So it depends on what your definition of hell is, right? Now, if you think, oh, fire, brimstone, burning lava, blah, 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 I don't buy into that like spooky, I'm going to scare you into submission hell, right? But I do buy into us being powerful enough to really give ourselves some adverse reactions after this life. So just be careful what you believe in. But I don't think that unaliving oneself is a good choice at all. Yeah, I was able to help her for sure. I asked her to go, and I was like, is there any, before I pray for you, is there anything you'd like to say before I help you go? And she said goodbye on my EVP device, electronic voice phone, a digital recorder. I feel like we're living in hell now. I would agree with you to a degree, but I would also disagree with you. And the reason I would disagree with you, wait a second. Did I do this wrong? Yeah, I did this wrong. I would disagree with you because there's heaven on earth and there's hell on earth, right? So I would disagree that this is hell. I don't agree with that, because we have heaven on earth, and hell I would say is void of love and void of connectivity towards our creator and our source, and that just doesn't exist here. Now, are there some hellish places? Sure, but there are also very divine heavenly moments and heavenly places that are pure, like, amazing. So I disagree. I don't prescribe to that completely, but I do think that some elements of this planet can be very hellish. I agree. We can agree on that. Just my thoughts. Always just my thoughts, my opinions, guys. All right, y'all. So I am going to go ahead and log out. I've got to dig in. I already did something wrong here. So, warm blessings. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on Friday, and thanks for hanging out. And yeah, check out my links in my bio for all the goodies. All the goodies. Even in hell, you can find God. I haven't delved far into hell, honestly. I don't really dive that deep downwards, so, or like energetically. Okay, all right, warm blessings, guys. What time Friday? Sometime probably 8:30 or so, sometime around there. If you join our Discord, you'll get an alert when I go live, but somewhere around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, see you next time. Toodles.